Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Okena, your friendly model axolotl. How are we doing today, chat? Axoletti, thank you for being first. You've gotten a gold coin for your as a token of my appreciation. Today we're playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, which I have been itching to continue because I haven't played in 2 months. I've forgotten everything about the case. So forgive me if I need a little bit of time to catch up because I vaguely remember. I have the foggiest memory of the case, but I guess the best way to remember is to jump right into it, I guess. Where's my save file? I think this is it. It should be February 23, 11:56 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are trials always like this with you? I'm sorry, Emma. It's always like this. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake, about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. Pretty much. Don't know what else I can tell you, Emma. Why is my model ever so slightly to the left? Except today we're swimming in quicksand. What happened? I don't remember. Guys, help, I forgore. So, what happened to your sister anyway? Oh right, she confessed. Oh no. Apparently, she got called off to the judge's chambers. Oh no. Oh, this is we're trying to defend Edgeworth's mentor, right? Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. What piece of cloth? Oh no, what piece of cloth? Wait. Oh yeah, murder, right, in Edgeworth's car. I remember. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me, chat. Oh no, we're gonna get hit by ads soon. I guess it'll give me time to go over the evidence. Oh no, oh no, no, no. I've forgotten everything. That's concerning. Muffler was... Okay, so Muffler, right, I remember, it's okay. Okay, this is Edgeworth's prosecution trophy that looks kind of broken. So, Edgeworth's knife, Goodman's ID, parking, blue badger panel, autopsy, Goodman's note. I know I made a theory last episode. I've completely forgotten what I said. I know she's being framed somehow. I've forgotten my theory. I'm sure I'll come up with it again. Parking lot floor plans. Ads are gonna be starting soon, so I'm just gonna keep looking at this. Feel free to grab a drink, get cozy. I have a drink with me, besides water. I have a drink with me. I have honey lemon because this game basically means I'm voice acting for 3 to 4 hours, and I need a nice warm drink to soothe my throat. The ads are starting, so buckle up, guys. Pen. Oh my gosh, Pen, hello. Vapor, hey, welcome! Finally made it to a stream. Yes, welcome, welcome. Vaporwave Axolotl. Wait, let me shout you out. Hold on. Do I remember? Do I remember? I don't remember. Cool. Yo, Vapor, thank you for the tier 1 sub! Thank you so much. Whoa! Let me shout you out. You were recently streaming Repo. Yes, Repo is very cool. Everyone, please check out Vapor, fellow axolotl here. What is happening? Pen Pen. Anyway, how are you? I see you a lot on Twitter and Blue Sky. How are you doing? Welcome to my stream. I'm okay now, if you've never heard me say that before. Because that tends to trip people up. The ads have ended and everyone should be back shortly, so we can continue. So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon? A tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner. Doing well, having good vibe today. Good to hear, Pen Pen. Good, was doing Repo Sunday with... Ah yes, the Repo Lotto. The Lotto Repo stream. I couldn't catch it because you guys were streaming at like 4 AM for me. Oh, it's you. Marshall. They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Officer Marshall! Thought I'd come back to take a look-see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. I'm fairly sure you can't bring that knife in here, Marshall. That hard to slip out, huh? What's going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You should be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all? Was I suspicious of Marshall last time? Because I'm starting to be suspicious of him now. I don't trust him. He brought a knife into court. Hi Spy, welcome. Glad you could make it to stream. I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Was I... Okay, I'm suspicious of Marshall now. I don't remember if I was suspicious of him, like, when I did the last episode, but I'm suspicious of him now. What? At the awards ceremony that afternoon, Edgeworth's seen it too, I'd reckon. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. So, Miss Starr wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. Sometimes You just gotta let that bowl go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. Me too, Phoenix, me too. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee. I don't like this, chat. I don't like this. Ooh, we back in it? I'd like to resume? What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Why'd he look like that, chat? Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused, you're doubled over, your back is bent. It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable! It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me? Knock, knock? Who's there? Oh, I did the wrong voice. I chose the wrong voice. What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. What voice do I give him, chat? Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Grant, hello, hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to stream. Hope you good. I am good. I've got some honey lemon with me. This is gonna be quite a longer stream. Hope you're doing okay. Grab a nice drink. Settle in. We're gonna have a cozy stream investigating a murder. Who on earth is he? What voice should I give him, chat? Honey Lemon is so goated, my go-to for sore throats. Exactly, because last time I was voice acting for 4 hours straight. Helping a friend at the moment? Oh, with what? Who on earth is he, and what voice do I give him, chat? I'm very fruity man voice. Okay. Ah, it's you. What's he gonna say, chat? Why isn't he saying anything? Oh! Sorry I'm late, Aji. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, eh, Aji? How you been? Swim much these days? Exton Estelle, hello, hello! Welcome to stream. Hello, hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy schmizzy, Aji, my boy. You have to take time to relax. Yes, indeed. Aji seems to be his nickname for the judge? I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks? So sorry about our little Worthy giving you all the trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly. Little Worthy? Mr. Wright. You don't know the district chief of police? This is the district chief of police? Gee. I want to hear you do a deep voice. Give him a burly man voice. I can try. I mean, the judge is a deep voice. It's just it strains my throat a little. And if he's gonna talk a lot, if this guy is a key witness that is gonna talk a lot, I am not gonna give him a deep voice because my throat will die. Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Ah, this man. Why is he kinda... Name's Gant, Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Miss Starr wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe... on little Worthy's car, no less. Has Edgeworth been like that since Gant walked in? Probably. Oh, what is that? It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? It's what you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Ruh-roh. Chief? What kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I have no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Why is he so threatening? I should have read that. I don't know, maybe me reading that in a cheerful voice makes it more threatening. Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of the investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there, Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel, but you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. Ooh, the girlies are fighting, chat. Oh no, he government named someone. You're so right, Estelle. He government named someone. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. Okay, I love this game. I love this game. Come on, just hurry up and open it. Okay, okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, right. We have this thing. Don't scare me like that. I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. And this dark red stain. Blood? I know how to open a switchblade. What's that? This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police, and this knife. Sure, sure thing. Not a problem, not even a little, and really. Why does Chief of Police look like a mafia boss? Department in disorder. Cool. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. What do you mean you can't say how? This is a courtroom. If... I'm sorry? I'm sorry? What do you mean you can't say how here? If there's a place to say it, it would be in the courtroom, wouldn't it, chat? You can't be the chief without pulling some wrong strings. I guess you're right, Spy. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess! The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. What does that mean? What does that... How am I supposed... What? No... Huh? There was a murder at the police department? A detective? That's hush-hush information, Aji. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Ooh, there are two murderers. Order. Anyway, we at the department are all flustered. Ooh, a bunch of check-ins happening. Who's gonna get third? Third is still up for grabs. Pransu got third. Yippee. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright? 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. I'm sorry, you what? Can't say how here. Please do tell. Why? Excuse me, special? Mm-hmm. Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Raito, but I can't say that now. Not that. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And, like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, connection between the knife and Goodman. Do we have anything? Do we have anything? Which button is that? Don't think so. What? Melon, welcome, welcome. Potion of illusion. Oh, whoa. Found in... There's a small tag on the knife. It says SL92. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code. DL6. Maybe it's a case number? That's weird. What? I don't remember where, but I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either. Maybe I should check the court record again. Okay, wait. I know the note has something similar. I just looked at it. I don't think I can do anything else. Cool. This one? Oh yeah, instead of 675, it could be SL9. Please. Please. Wait a second. At last, an honest-to-goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? What an honest to goodness, what do you mean, Ma'am Aji? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. I was right. And this is important. Why? Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7s? 12, 2? Nuh-uh. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside. The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? Ah. Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. That's the same thing that's written on the knife's tag. I can read. I can read. English is my first language. Order. Order. Well, Chief? Well... I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. I win? What game is this guy playing? His knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. That day was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police. Okay, we've seen this. Isn't stealing evidence a crime? Nothing. Everything done in this game is illegal, Melon. There are no proper courtroom practices in this game. Chief of police could do nothing wrong. You're so right. When have the police done anything remotely illegal? Stolen? Okay, what do you mean? So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice. Good show, Littleworthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. I heard you were telling me to do illegal things. I'm down. No, that is not the message you should be getting from this paper. Wait, no. Go back. Wait, Hard to think there isn't a connection there. What do we do, chat? What do we do? Okay. Weren't in any shape to do investigation. Detective was killed. Can I ask him? Who? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Gonna start loitering? Stick it to the man. Thanks, Vapor. You can lurk. There's a command for that. Another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Aji? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. Ayo? Ayo, what just happened? Wait, huh? Anonymous? Oh, yo, thank you for the gifted sub to Melon. Thank you to that person. Thank you, kind stranger, kind donator. I think I know who, though. I suppose I could help if you help me by giving me data on your case. Ooh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Oh no. Chat, which one should we go for? Where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, or when the victim died? I think where the victim was found, right? It has to be where, because we know likely that the other knife is the murder weapon, so that it's a stab wound. When the victim died, we already know it happened at the same time. Oh, we got hit by ads. I will not progress first. It happened in the police department now. Yeah, but something more. like more specific, I guess. It has to be where. I feel like where might give us a maybe slightly more information, because how the victim was killed, we'll get. We know the time of death. We know it's. We know that the knife is apparently a murder weapon, so it's probably stab wound. But since the ads are rolling, I will drink my honey lemon and take a little break. Oh, what if it's a stage stab wound? Time of death might be different to the time of murder. That is true. But I think they've been hammering home. I'm not sure. When the victim died, I think they've been hammering home quite a lot that it happened at the same time that the other guy, that Goodman, was killed. Can never remember how to progress this case. We will ask where, I guess. So, tell me, where was the victim found? He's not gonna tell me. Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room, okay. Wait a second. I've heard of that. The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? This knife was evidence. It was stolen from the... Interesting. The plot thickens. There's a connection between the two cases. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. We do? I guess. I'm not sure if we do, but you know, Phoenix might see something I don't see. Now we get to I can read. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. It's not officially linked. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Interesting. Does that mean the cases are linked? Yes, it does, Melon. It does mean that they're linked. Time of the crime was 5:15. Scary coincidence. Can't really just testing the lawyers here for fun. Yeah, I don't know. Can I get him to say who died? Time of the crime. Yeah, sure. 5:15? But that's when Detective Goodman's... Okay. Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? Coincidence? This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001 chance of that happening. Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident. Okay, we can get more information. Okay, why? Why can't I get him to say anything? Chat. I may need a little help backseating. Press here. Where? About not being officially linked. Okay. Cool. Not officially linked. Chief? I'm too silly to help in an investigation. I've never played Phoenix Wright. This is the first time I'm playing it. It's not a replay, so I know I'm going in blind. The defense's the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife was found in the lot. The knife found in the lot was stolen. Cool. I can read. From the police department's evidence room. Not to mention, the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we know that the detective murdered at the department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for this to be a coincidence. You two make a good pair. He ships them. Rightworth forever. It's canon chat. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. Gant is correct. Good pair indeed. Based. Gant is based. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet at all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really? Who'd have guessed? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? What the do I need to keep pressing? It feels like I'm pulling teeth. I just need to keep pressing. If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Sound logic. Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh well. I guess I might as well try to get it out of him. Spill the tea, Chief, indeed. Right, got a point there. Victims division. Gender will not... I don't think it matters too much. ID number. I think that gives us information. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. I keep a tight lid on the ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is... 5842189. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Goodman? Huh. Interesting. So, what do you mean ID numbers are specific to a person? Yeah. Gan did not check the case files before coming to court. He did not. What, you think police officers read? I'm joking. Okay, but we found this. We found this in the parking lot, did we not? Okay, so those match. Interesting. Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 8, 2... I can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. I trust Gumshoe to read, not necessarily understand. Gumshoe understands all of those words individually, you know? Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? The ID number of the victim at the police department. This tells me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does, I think. Meaning? It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something? What does it tell you? This has to be it, chat. If it isn't, I will crash out live on stream. Witness! What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just... I got confused. What? And this is news? Huh? Just come out with it, both guns blazing, like you always do. Was I wrong? What? 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Okay, it wasn't wrong. Oh, I was so scared. Oh, is it yours? No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. I was so prepared for Okina crash out. I was prepared. I was gonna crash out. Shame on you, Righto. Personnel IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier, that started with 82. I've forgotten. I didn't even get the first number right again. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Wait a second, right? What does this mean? Look, chat, they're finishing each other's sentences. It's canon, chat. That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, The detective killed in the police department's office evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharp as a tack, righto. Sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. Oh, Mans was killed in 2 different places at the same time. The plot thickens. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet, a Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department, in the evidence room, at the exact same time. That's impossible. So, what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time? Yes, Edgeworth. Come on, Miles. Keep up. And in a completely different location? Yes, Edgy. Order. Chief, what does this mean? No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait, I said wait, or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error, Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How dare? He informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins? Mr. Wright, where have we heard of that name before? Wait, aha! In the office. What did I do? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. You don't mean him? Can't just hit them with the per my previous email. He really did. According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Uh-oh. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer is capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. In any case, this is a serious error of gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning in court as evidence. Then Man's face is as orange as his suit. Hi, Nilfy, hello. AFK because you're about to make breakfast, but you will watch me do the crime solving. Thank you for tuning in, Nilfy. Am I saying your name right? I know a bunch of Lottles, but I've never actually heard them say their own names. Wait, let me shout out. Yippee. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say unworthy? What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Well, it's, Rule 2. Unregistered evidence must be presented. I cannot read. So many lottles indeed, Estelle. I can read, chat. Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. Oh man. Okay, so chat, theory incoming, theory incoming. The chief of police as well as the cowboy looking officer Marshall and maybe another accomplice, the lunchbox lady, are conspiring against Lana and Edgeworth, you know, because they're the top prosecutors, but they don't like them, I think, maybe. Normally, when does this ever happen in Ace Attorney? You are right. You're so right, actually, Estelle. When has this happened? I don't think ever. The connection was just proven by Raito over here. Good job, Raito, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job. No. No! It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all those rumors? You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. Edgeworth is very good at getting to the bottom of things because he is a bottom. If it's the last thing I do, you'd better get results this time. Really. You have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth! Chat. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I beg to differ, Judge. I actually think that illegal stuff and negligence happens every single case you have, actually. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Wow, my nose! No. Who yoinked it? Estelle, why? My nose! Nose isn't relevant to the case. How dare? How dare? You come into my stream and yoink my nose? Terrible, awful, really. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it is not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. Taking in the nose as evidence. No! Give it back! February 23, 2:15 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Um, Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh? Let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? You were there, Emma. Come on. The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least. How did he die in 2 different places at the same time? Alright, let's do it! Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. Okay. Did she read our minds just then? Did Emma read our mind? You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even... Oh, we're gonna get ads soon. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. It's no big deal, Emma. It's not like that's an integral part of the case, Emma. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum, was it empty? What voice did I give her? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Guess we're checking the oil drum. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. She can read our mind. It's just, we're both professionals at what we do and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Luminol? Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. Oh, the ad's in progress. We're gonna take a break. Ah, yes, Estelle, I see you enjoying my emotes, the roll slow and fast emotes. It's a little quiet. I think I'll add some background. Hopefully. Hopefully that's not too loud. Okay. Hmm. Oh, I messed up. Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? I've messed up. Interesting. Very interesting, chat. I will fix this. Hold on. There's no scuff here. There's no scuff here. Everything's fine. What do you mean, chat? Everything's absolutely fine. I didn't accidentally move my game to the wrong monitor and cover up all my stuff. That's not what's happening because you can't see anything. And if you can't see it, it's not happening. Oh, ads have ended. That's great. That's great, chat. That's so great. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Just bear with me. I was afraid this would happen. One misclick, chat. This is the first scuff. Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. Oh, Ethan, thanks for the hydrate. I will hydrate. Hopefully. Is it back? Is it back? There we go. Wonderful. We are so back. We are Melon. We are so back. Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Hold on. Let me shift my stuff around so I don't accidentally do that to my game again. Me? Why do I have to do it? Hold on. I will pause the music. Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for that, Emma. That is... Thanks for that, Emma. We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it. Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Ooh. To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. I don't know why. Did the yippee sound? There we go. Oh, it got paused. Okay, because my nose was gone. I need to adjust that. I thought I had fixed it. Apparently it wasn't fixed. Because I can only really test it on stream. Because when I tested it by myself, it worked fine. Interesting, interesting. But thanks for the yippee. Like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Okay. Okay, let's find us some bloodstains. She says that so happily. Yes. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain? It's so... am I... You're shaking. It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay, well, we definitely know this is a bloodstain. But... doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course? What's odd about this, scientifically? The amount. Like, if he was stabbed to death here, victims bleeding out. The perpetrator and the detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright? I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain, okay? I can talk, I can read. I'm fine. See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. Luminol testing fluid received from one very proud-looking Emma Sky. Spray to use. We can't be sure that the police will review all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case, as we have seen. Stop pissing on the bloodstains. I'm not. Ethan. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. I can speak. Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? Huh, turns out you can purchase luminol just like that. They have that on Amazon. Yeah, they do. Because luminol can be used for arts and crafts. And I think like invisible inks as well. So I think it's not really a controlled substance. I guess I should give this spray give this a spray on anything suspicious. Ha! Oh, ha! I wonder how that fluid of yours will react to a nice deli box. Miss Star! Chug it? No. You only trust your own eyes, hmm? Not bad, you two. They expect you to not snort it, that's all. Yep. This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. Day-old sashimi? It's a lunchbox. I don't think she said sashimi. I think it was just day-old. today's trial. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. I've forgotten what voice I've given her. My apologies, Miss Star, but no, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. That's sashimi now. Yeah, it's slightly rotting fish. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. It was wrong to think that. Sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand! That's unforgivable! Uh-oh. She tossed her hair to the other side. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. She's just go bossing, leave her alone. You know what? Women's rights, women's wrongs. Ah. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, well, it was a long time ago. 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. I doubt it, however. Every day, I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me the Cough-Up Queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were, oh, that's a car horn. I don't know if my mic picked it up. Oh, is it because she doesn't swallow? No. Ethan, don't make me ban you. Don't make me time you out. Fired? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. Yeah, she has a grudge. Bond. That's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. We have DL6 and SL9. I don't know what either of those mean. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... Vapor, hello, welcome back. Hmm. Can I present something? I'm not sure. Maybe she'll respond to this. Because SL9. Return to interesting chat comments? What do you mean? They're totally fine. Definitely say so. What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from the case. The murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day Goodman was killed. Ethan's being unhinged in chat. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Good. We show her this? Because it was taken by her. Maybe... If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes? What the problem, Miss Star? You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. Am I such a hater? You're just simping for Miss Star. That time? What do you mean that time? What do you mean that time? Hey, Star, what do you mean? Okay. So, she was involved in a case. Can you elaborate? That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. Oh, they work together. They work together, chat. That's motive, that's affiliation. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. Star did blame Emma's sister. Yeah, that is true. So, they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It didn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence, of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with that case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean, Police Department Security Detail. Officer Jake Marshall. Oh. And they were workmates. Colleagues, if you will. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Literally, they're standing around a table. Jake was particularly determined. And then, it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait! Those lunches you sell! There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this cursed office. I come here to meet old friends. Boyfriends that can help me investigate. A backside, if you would. It's okay, it's time for me to work. Yeah. It is time for you to work. Oh, okay. Miss Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence? There has to be a connection! Investigate what, I wonder? Yeah, that's what we have to find out. So, Rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. For putting Officer Marshall in a good... Okay. Miss Star? Officer Marshall. Is he your... Are you his... Are you going out? Why would you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him? A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. Interesting chat. Very interesting. Um... How? Where do we go to find Marshall? Makes the most sense. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. The detective did get killed here after all. So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got from the front desk, here it is. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Sure, yes. That's a new place. Crib. Hmm. Yeah, let's go. Hmm. Man, he drinking. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. And has horrible taste in hats. Yeah, what is that? So, beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime? It sure seems that way. Oh. What's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard? The cactus with the hat needs some googly eyes, yeah. I have a feeling I know who he is already. Yeah, it's Texas. Oh, we're gonna get hit with an ad soon, but oh, look at this room, chat. What is that? Look, on the floor, a lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap? Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination, Emma. Okay, cool. We're gonna take a break because we're gonna get hit with ads real soon. So we will take a break. Y'all stay hydrated. I'm gonna take a drink too. My honey lemon. Water. Alright, Ethan. Water indeed. So he got demoted. Bro is drinking on the job. Can we investigate? No clues here. Only evidence of alcoholism. Yipes! These sure are prickly. They must be the real deal. His job is drinking. I don't think his job is drinking. He got demoted from detective to daytime drinker. Oh no! Estelle! Oh no! That's wild. Unhinged. Absolutely unhinged. I would think... just one big one would be sufficient. Well, those were basically synonyms in the Wild West, so it's very fitting. I guess so, Ethan. Not... I guess so. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. What does that mean, Emma? Prickly? Is my stream glitching out? Is my stream glitching out? Hold on. Let me watch the playback of that. Okay. Not. Ads have ended. Prickly and wear weird hats against their will. Sober detective work is as good as non-existent. You can't see the evidence clearly without being drunk. Green, yeah, I think... Green... Was this the alphabet? Y'all are roasting her. Y'all don't need to drag Lana. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Y'all weren't too far off. Damn, Emma. Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. You can only see it after you're drunk. You see 3 of them. No! It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. There's a security guard uniform hanging there. Is there? I only see Western clothes and or what looks to be either Native American or like... It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again? A punchy? A paunchy? A pinchy? I know! A poochie! Wait. Maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. Yeah, why don't we check then? No! No! Ethan, read chat rules. No! Well, evidence, the better. Like, you see 3 victims instead of 1, 2. No, Spy! Horrid. Why are all of you so unhinged? The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Can solve 3 murders at once. Horrendous. Looks like video. Yep. We got that. Is there multitasking? No. Thrice the efficiency? I don't think so, chat. Can we... Is that it? This place is charged with frantic energy as always. Please! Huh? Wasn't that... One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from the lunch lad. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. No! If you see 3 vids at once, it's more security. I don't think that's how that works. Don't do that to Gumshoe. But I need to bribe someone. That would have been his annual treat. No! Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. The criminal... You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? Oh, he's just giving it to us. Cool. Same day. Yes, yes, yes. And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect, just arrested him in fact. Okay, yes. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly. What? Wait, don't leave! If you wanna know more, head down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Who? What? Huh? Later. He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Do I? Do I? Hmm. Can I? Can I investigate this place? I can. Any blood? Any blood? Ah! Ah! Wow, we got a reaction! There's clearly blood around the spines here. Someone tried to do something to that cactus. Damn, it's a spray down. Hey, that's how you search for clues. Oh. Ethan, no. Ethan, no. Ethan, no. Don't say it. Don't, no. 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 This room's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something and planted their head right in these spines. You can try anything with a cactus. That's a weird place to have blood, isn't it? No, someone planted their head onto the spines. Head, guys. Get your minds out of the gutter. Bonking, all of you. I think it might be more painful than being murdered. Interesting, interesting. I too have gotten drunk and dunked my head onto one of my 3 cactuses. Can we move into the... No? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. Ugh, it makes my head hurt. Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's gonna help us much either. Emma? Yeah? A man has died? What are you talking about? Yeah, it looks serious to the point it's empty. Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. What was that? The cop died in the building. I wouldn't want to be there either. Yeah, true. What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me? A perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Oh, it's this guy? What was his voice? What was his voice? Hi. Greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Officer Meekins? So you're the guard here at the detention center? Meekins returns. No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? Perpetrator, Officer Meekins reporting, sir. What? What? He's a little lost up there too. Behold the face of a killer. Bella, the face of a killer. Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Oh, he's even saluting in his little picture. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Why? Not shiny enough. Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir. Sir! Oh, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. Exactly. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. I'm giving him this voice. I don't care what I gave him previously. He's Officer Meekin, so I'm giving him a meek little shrill voice. He's ready to tell the world that he committed a crime. So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room? That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Ow! What the heck is this guy doing? Is my voice shrill and annoying enough, chat, for Officer Meekin? Is it meek enough, chat? So, what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So, I did what I could do to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky. He sounds like he has a perpetual block nose. Good job. Yes, that's what I'm going for. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office? First things first, I'm the realist. So tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Celia will never leave us. He smacked the cactus. That's what I think. Because Meekin seems like he would. Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. He seems like a guy to slap a cactus. If you have to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me as a victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that. Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger's side. So, you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or any creature comforts. He's a little gremlin. He's a little homunculus they keep in the basement. Now, if he were in detention and dead. I don't know any detectives. So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Just like me, for real. What? What do you mean? In what aspect, Estelle? In what aspect is this meek little homunculus they keep in the basement like you? About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But, sir, but there's nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell you the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were... Huh? Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? Then, when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hands, sir. Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow, sir! Can you imagine how I felt? I'm making myself laugh with Meekins' voice. The victim's body disappeared? That's some story. Interesting. I'm very sure chat is glad that he doesn't have any more dialogue options. Goodman got him with the cactus. I don't think that's... Hey, could you tell me about Goodman? Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's... what? My head was blank until this very moment. But, sir, now I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened, Meekins? Oh, doing his voice brings me so much joy, chat. You don't even know. Correct! That card was the cause of it all! This ID card? Exactly, sir! That's exactly it! Nothing could be more exact, sir! Nothing! I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. Wait. Crime details. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. His head is blank always. Does this mean remember anything at all? Look at this. Look at his face. Look at him. He's zero thoughts. Head empty, chat. Zero thoughts, head empty. Oh, Meekins is tall. He's trying his best. Man gets more relatable by the minute. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What What did he do when you asked him to do that? That's the thing! He suddenly pointed a knife at me. What? Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him? I do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir. Reasonable reaction to this man. Yeah, fair. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here. Right. Meekins' voice gives me so much joy. You don't understand, Chad. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. Oh, that's a good point, Emma. That's a very good point. So, he could have just been wearing the same thing. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say! That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here? They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. We're gonna get hit with ads soon, chat, but yes. An imposter. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. We have an imposter among us, chat. Among us. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera. The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! It's on tape! Okay, we're gonna take a break because the ads are coming. Gonna take a short break because as fun, incapable of holding a knife, that is true. We're gonna take a short break because as fun as it is to do Meekins' voice, it takes quite a lot. I think Meekins' voice might be my second favorite to do after D. Vasquez. Because doing, like, male voices is kind of hard because I don't really pitch them down because it will fry my vocal cords. There are a lot of male characters. So I try to just do character voices, you know, like in D&D if you were DMing. We have been hit by the ads, so please stretch, drink water, maybe take a break. I'm gonna stretch. I was so locked in, chat. I was so locked in trying to do Meekins' voice. Look at this man. He's so scared. He looks like he would be scared by his own shadow. Maybe he forgot he was holding the knife and just wanted to give him a pat on the back. He would. Yeah. We can kind of see what Capcom thinks of police officers. It's so funny because there's Gumshoe and there's Meekins and then there's the cowboy. I forgot his name. But yes, all of these, every single person in this department is incompetent. It's so funny. Oh, the ads have ended. Everyone should be coming back. I'm gonna have one more sip of my honey lemon and continue. Capcom has also made Street Fighter, in which Chun-Li is arguably one of the coolest fictional cops. She is, but she also beats people up. So, I feel like that's still pretty consistent. Okay, we are back. I'll pause the music because we want pure, unadulterated Meekins. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No, thanks. I have my own. Well, I guess we'd better go check out the crime scene. How loud was that? I'm sorry if I peaked my mic. It shouldn't have peaked, but it might have. Where do we go from here? We need to, like, look at the thing. Just a Meekins moment. Yeah, just a Meekins moment. Actually, wait. Can I? It said I have a badge, right? Officer Meekins, have a look at this. Go ahead, sir. Laugh. Laugh at me, sir. Huh? I know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she does one just like it. Me? Why would I? I know, sir, I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. What? Let me read that again. I know, sir, I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. Nowhere. I'm alone, all alone. So wrong. Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir. Oh, poor thing. Oh, my face is red. Bro's trauma dumping. We can all get matching patches with Meekins. Is he talking about those badges on her coat? I'd like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory. Cool. Same bro, me too. Meekins can't tell the difference between Phoenix's badge and Emma's, like, buttons. I think that's hilarious. So, where were we supposed to go? Criminal Affairs to watch the tape? Hey, Mr. Wright! Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives' desk! It's Police Chief Gant. I can read, I swear. Every time I see Gant, I think of Grant O'Brien, which I think makes this funnier. And you're sure this is all? You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Police Cheese Gant? Yup. No, Police Cheese Grant. You can read? No, you can't. Good one. Okay, that's a good one. You got me. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. The Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Why is he so obsessed with swimming? Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Yoink. My nose! Oh, hi, Mayor. Welcome. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're just doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year. You mean the incident on Gort Lake? You live indeed. Welcome, Mayor. Meekin's personality rubbing off on Phoenix, I see. Yeah, Meekin's got that infectious kind of personality. Mayor, you will see Meekin's later. It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Von Karma. What is that look? What is that look? What is that look, Gant? A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? Evidence room incident. It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume? Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. That is scary, chat. What evidence is this? Now, Righto. I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier? Huh? You saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. What do I do? What do I do? Is there anything I can do? It's empty. This guy. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. You know, the killer used a cassette tape. What a crafty trick. That gunshot was fake. This is good. No one will expect a cassette tape in this day and age. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. Oof. Sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in that trash can. So, nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21. Better make a note of that, just in case. Can only be submitted to the chief of police. Okay. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Can I get there? So I need to... Nope. Permission to enter. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor? Well, I never thought the day would come when Righto asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room? Please? Please? Why did the music stop? Why did the music stop? No. Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, "Sir, can I borrow $50?" I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. Is he gonna be our big bad for this case? Cause he scares me. Get really, he's a scary man. He's a scary man. He's a scary orange man in a scary orange suit. So how about 5k? I think 5k might meet a bit more resistance. It just goes to show, you never know until you ask. And for you here, you can borrow this. Huh? Hey! This is a detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir. It's an honor. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. He looks like a mafia boss. Looks pretty cool on my label, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Oh no. Where do we go? We're here? Was it here? Can I? Yeah, guard station. No? Can I? Can I? The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Gan. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Ha! The card reader is turned off, see? What is that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina's sky so gray? It's Mitchell. Marshall. I remember character names. Officer Marshall. It doesn't have to be him. What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. Yeah, you drinking it a lot. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw? Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. Why is the card reader on again? While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions? Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tango with you hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tango with us hombres. Why he look like that? Why he look like that? I was wondering if we could talk to you. Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his six-shooter, I say a little prayer. He hungry, chat. What was that all about, Mr. Wright? I think he was just too hungry to talk. You're were just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either. Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto. So do I put Marshall in a... Now, it reminds me of Texas. I don't think Texas has steak on rice in a Japanese bento. I might be wrong. They might have it in this fictional world, but I highly doubt so. You're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Star. What's this? What? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch. I see. He'd love to give more details on the case, but there's a steak bento-shaped hole in his stomach that needs filling before he can talk. Honestly, if you ask me anything while I'm really hungry, I might not be in the mood to speak either. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Okay. Alright, Bambina. You win. Ask me anything. Finally, it seems like I love that idea that he saw this one TV special the other day and immediately made it his defining personality trait. Yeah. Mood. Like the outfits and decorations all from the past couple days. He bought them recently. He bought them last week. Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. Yay. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of the security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. That poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look like it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know. So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed Zippy. No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. I kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Oh, kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Miss Star told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in the prairie fire. Bro is bro. Bro has never been to Texas, but he wants to speak like that. You know what? Maybe my accent might be possible for this is like an otaku, but for Texas, you know? Like, Officer Marshall is an otaku for Texas. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Star, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it, anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago, the day of our case. That's right. The evidence transfers. Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. They're... what? Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen! Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. You're the security guard, and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. Thus the security card reader by the door. Card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Oh. So this is the ID card record. 777777 at 420. Okay. So this is Goodman. And 2 other people. One of them is probably Meekins, right, chat? Oh, we're gonna get hit with ads soon. So I'm gonna keep talking, keep yapping about this. Hold on, let me stretch. Hey, I've seen that number somewhere before. Yeah, this number. Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that. Huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's some way I can prove this record is tied to the stabbing. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. Everything is 2 years. Oh, the ads have started. So it is break time, chat. Remember to stretch. You guys better not have the posture of a cooked shrimp. Sit up. Stretch, guys. We've been live for like 2.5 hours, so please, yes, do take care of yourself. Drink some water. Oh, Estelle is lurking. Thank you for the support. I like how this case is going. Honey lemon was a very good move for my drink of today. Okay. Breaks ended. So, we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So, what happens? So, what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. I don't think that's how that works in real life. I think cold cases can sometimes be reopened. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. Interesting. So we were supposed to present the ID to show that it's relevant, right? See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again! Why did her voice get so high? I don't know. There it is. Look at the 4th number! It's a perfect match! It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meegan say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me! Oh, chat. It's because this guy doesn't match. It's not Detective Goodman. He's just dressed as Goodman and using his ID card. And if he showed Meekins the ID card, Meekins, dull as he is, would know that that's not the same person. So that's why he threatened Meekins. Why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Because that's not Detective Goodman. That's an imposter. Alright, compadre. You win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. Yippee. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. How am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to... Bruce Goodman. Oh? Someone entered twice. At 4:50 and then 5:14. That's the same person. And there's 2 more. So we're looking for 3 other people total then. Interesting. $2.21. That's the same thing on all other stuff. Bruce Goodman. Why would he get his ID wrong? Because he put 5'9" and then scribbled it out, right? And Bruce Goodman is 5'8". Yeah, 5'8", 4'2", 1'89". So why would he get his own ID wrong? Because a lot of people can get IDs wrong, but you don't get your own wrong, so it's the fake that wrote it. Interesting, interesting. I think we're done here. Can we move into the evidence? Finally! Sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over. So, this is the evidence room? It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me! Whoa! Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. Wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So, is this true? What I heard? Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, "Sir, can I borrow $50?" I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true. So, Chief Police Gant will loan anyone $50? Even me? Oh, so that's what you were talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today? Boss for a day? But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're the boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you'll want to have this. Yay! Floor plan, see no stabbing. Okay. Can I examine this first? Wow! Look at this big pile of junk in the corner! That looks like a car door. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame! Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away. Hey! That's one of those human profiles for range testing! He's been shot square in the forehead. Better him than us. Please, Emma. Please. There's something sticking out of here. Looks like a shirt. Guess it must be evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was opened recently. How do you know? If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot, too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either. You're going to talk behind someone's back. Don't do it right in front of them, pal. Cool. What's this? Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here. What's a sorry-looking fishing pole? What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is. Ah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it. Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Right, pal, that's that metal detector. The one that led to the solving of the case out on Gourd Lake, remember? Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. That cheap-looking box? Can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. Gotta look at the heart. Okay, chill. Blood. Yo. Grants! Thank you for the tier 1 sub! Thank you. Wow. We are 50% to our sub goal of... Yes. We're 50% to our sub goal. That's so cool! Thank you, Krantz. What is this? Blood? It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint there. It looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright? What if there are other bloodstains left in the room? You should use a testing fluid to check it out. I got you. Thank you. Where is the testing fluid? Aw, she has a name written. Nope. There we go. Let's start with this. So that's blood. Okay. Okay. I think that's it, and that's it. So we'll examine this first. I knew it! This is someone's right handprint. What? What's the matter, detective? This locker, it's mine! It's yours? Please, you have to help me. When they come to take me away, promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust... I'm sorry? Believe me, you can't trust the police. Gumshoe? What? You what? What? But you're a detective! That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. Not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood? Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien? This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make sure to take a note about the floor plans. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Okay. Oh, because there is paint. Is there any more blood? No? Just being thorough. Examine. Slide. Look! This one's open! And the red indicator light above the door is lit! That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. Detective Goodman's locker. You sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case. The case? The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9 evidence. Take a closer look. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. You wanna try to put it back together? Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. We get to build the thing, chat! We get to build the thing? Yo. How? Where? How? How does this mechanic work? Hold on. Hold on. We need big jagged piece. Probably this. Oh joy, chat gets to see me suffer. Is Emma an art student? No, she's a scientist of some sort. Where on earth does this go? Where does it go? Oh. That doesn't... Oh, that could be it. No. None of these look like they fit, chat. Like, there's a... Oh? Yeah! It's probably a vase of some kind. Where would this go? Please, I think it might be this. No. Where? What? Those don't look the same. Hmm. I think it's this. And then... that wasn't it. Yep. That goes there. Okay. We're making progress. If nothing works, brute force, please! I can't escape room everything. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That goes there. That one's a bit more obvious. This one, no, it's this one. Yes? Okay. We're missing a piece. Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Sure, Gumshoe. We believe you. Were some pieces stolen? Bet they were missing to begin with. Still, doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. I kind of understand how it got broken. Piece back together, pieces missing. Paint. What is a saw and paint doing here? Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression. So true, bestie. True art? I noticed there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger? Well, you might say this is my studio. Here, in the evidence room? Glove? Someone left a glove here, but only one. Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know. Yep. Okay, cool. Extremely thin rubber glove. Okay. No clues here. Have we checked everything out? Can we like talk? So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day? That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again. Adamant though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal. you have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? We should have talked to him first. I did this out of order. Of course, I'm a detective after all. They gave me the locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open? I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. DL6, SL9, Edgeworth, why are you so unlucky? That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. We'll have to talk to him later. This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Interesting, interesting. Oh, the very thin rubber gloves. It has a fingerprint, like the spy movies. You know, you have his fingerprint, and he was the imposter. It wasn't actually. I can make sentences. It wasn't actually Goodman. There was an imposter who was dressed as him and using a thin rubber glove to replicate his fingerprint. Using their ID card? Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already. That sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand. Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint? Lana and Meekins had injured hands. Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own. Funny, they look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see? The handles? On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, zap! You get a shock! If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Oh, so this is controlled information? Oh, ads are gonna start soon, but this is controlled information. Indicator lamp lights up when it's open. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, I thought his locker was open. Never mind. Anyway, we're going to take a break soon, and I am going to refill my water. So, be right back, chat. The ads are gonna start, so don't watch the ads. Go take a break, get a snack, get a drink, stretch, anything you need. We'll be right back. We are back. Hello, Finn. Welcome. Dropped in to wish you a nice stream, but can't say it's okay. Thank you for dropping in. We will continue with the case. I hope everyone is hydrated and has been able to take a break. Okay, bye, Finn. Thank you for dropping in. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were talking to Gumshoe, I think. Wait, no. We should... That's the victim, Detective Goodman's ID card. These days, everything's cards and secret numbers. I can never relax. That's only because you always lose your card. Brutal, but true. So brutal, but also justified, Phoenix. I always forget my secret number too. Scary, huh? My face should be ID enough. What's the world coming to? Ooh, okay, so he can't remember. Okay. So this is proof. Detective Gumshoe. Rebel against the system. Within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. So it's vague. Yeah, he didn't have to die at 5:15. But it's vague enough. Let's present this. Can you tell me? Detective Goodman's note. And that switchblade knife. Yeah, sure. I also presented the switchblade. Yep, that's what I meant to do. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone. Because of the SL9 connection? That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. Why is this man involved in everything? I will say it once, I will say it again. Bro is cursed. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there's some loose ends left on that case. Interesting. So what is this, like 1 handle, 2 handle maybe? It's not a vase because it's open on both sides. What is this? Sorry, not vase, vase or whatever. What is this? It's not even a jar because the top and bottom are open. It's a tube. Let me check this. Can we examine? Are there tiny little fingerprints? Tag says SL911. Guess this is another piece of evidence from that case. You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing. Huh? What's so confusing about that? You know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag. Zag? Is that a word? Do you challenge me? What are we, playing a word game now? Really? Nothing here? Can I not zoom in? Enhance. No? There aren't fake fingerprints on this? Fine. Fine. Be that way. Do we have anything to like dust it on? There's nothing. Why does it let me examine this if I can't interact with it, huh? Floor plans. Okay. It's an L shape with the blood here and the blood there. And what do I do? What do I do? SL9 incident. Now, that was a bloody violent case. Violent? So it was a murder? Serial killing. A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. Haha! Haha! But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. And this was 2 years ago? That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill. Rumors about forged evidence? It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transfer the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Huh? What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? So, that switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? Interesting. Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. I heard the rumors. Wouldn't it be so funny if Gumshoe was the 77777 and he couldn't remember it? That would be so funny. So, it was Goodman who... Whoa. It was Goodman who did what? Heard the rumors? So it's Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa. What? What is it? The second number. It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth! What? Second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. You're telling me, Gumshoe, you're telling me that you can't remember your own ID number, but you remember Edgeworth's? I don't know. Sounds kind of sus. What? Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Whoa. 8730579. So we have two more people. We have Edgeworth. We should probably ask. Okay, so Edgeworth Edgeworth came into this room before the crime at 4:40. Okay. We should talk to him. I'm not sure if there's anything left here, but for now, I think we should talk to him. Move. We don't need to talk to you right now. No, 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 no. Go back. Move. Prosecutor. Hi, prosecutor. Hey, Edgy. Edgy boy. What have you been up to? You've been very busy. Room 1202. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? 1202? Excuse me? 122? Huh? Coincidence? Probably. I think not. Well, this place is as classy as today. And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth isn't here, damn it. Well, I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. Guess we'll have to come back. Can I examine stuff? While this jacket is placed here, I remember this. Take a picture. I don't know. I don't know. No clues here. Steel Samurai. Oh, okay. Back from the dead. Wendy. Steel Samurai. Well, want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Nope. Old bag. Emma having a crush on Edgeworth is the funniest thing. Chat, I'm not sure what to do. If Edgeworth isn't here... I guess we go. Talk to you. Nope. Where? Talk to you? No. No, not that. Am I missing something? Where would Edgeworth be? Where would I find Edgeworth if not in his office? Bro lives in it. Chessboard. Yep. Can I Can I check for blood? Oh! Oh! What? It looks like some blood has dripped down here. Judging by the amount, my guess is from a nosebleed. A nosebleed, hmm? Maybe in his wrath, Mr. Edward slapped someone for their incompetence. Why does Detective Gumshoe's face come to mind? That's it? Nothing? Can we... I think it would be... I think... What if we use the luminol here? I'm not expecting to find anything, but it would be funny if something did show up. What can I do? Where can I go? Did I miss something? Did I miss something in the evidence room? I was so sure that I was thorough. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it, Chad. I'm gonna lose it. I sprayed that locker. I sprayed it just now. What are you gonna do? Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot as if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant. Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid. Where'd you get your hands on that? Huh? I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief. Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy by mail order. Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans. Hey, pal, look at the time. Was there something you needed to be going to? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth Inquiry Committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give them my report of the day. That's a restaurant flyer. It might help, you know. Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe? I'm off, pal. See you later. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. Oh, so now I can move to Edgeworth. But actually, chat, I think here's a good place to stop because I was not processing that. I think, yeah, this is a good place to stop. getting pretty late for me here. So let's find someone to raid, shall we? Who's live right now? Let's see, let's see. Who shall we raid? Who shall we raid? A few people are alive. Ooh, should we raid Atlas? Dark Souls. Yeah, sure. Let's raid Atlas. Okay, so let me get my raid messages out. That's for followers, and the second one is for subscribers. Remember to copy that. Let's raid Atlas. Everyone get ready, get in. Get in, chat. Are y'all ready? Okay, thank you everyone so much for coming to watch me play Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I love this game, it's so fun. I will continue it later this week. Remember, I'm Okena, your friendly immortal axolotl, and I'll see you next tide. Bye! Go, go, go!